Hello, my name is William Hairston. Today I will be giving a presentation over gender, gender identity, and sex versus gender. About gender, gender identity, and sex versus gender have been a widely debated concept over the past century. Gender is the range of characteristics pertaining to and differentiating between masculinity and femininity. Gender refers to the socially constructed roles, behaviors, activities, and attributes that a given society considers appropriate for men and women. That is exactly what gender is. Gender is a socially constructed idea. It is what men and women are supposed to be and how they are visualized throughout a society. Men have been taught to be the breadwinners. They've been taught to show not to show many emotions and to be strong and to show their masculinity. On the other hand, women have been taught to be the caregivers, to show a lot of love and to show compassion, and they were taught at an early age to wear pink and wear makeup. I say that because that's how society views men and women. That's just how the society in America is. Though it could be different in other societies, that's how globally it's been constructed. Gender identity. Gender identity is a person's private sense and subjective experience of their own gender. This is generally described as one's private sense of being a man or a woman, consisting primarily of the acceptance of membership into a category of people, male or female. So what gender identity is, it is how a man or a woman associates themselves and what gender they associate themselves with. Biologically, there's a difference between a male and a female, though men and women might associate themselves with the opposite sex. For example, Chaz Bono. Chaz Bono was a girl of Sonny and Cher, and at a young age she started to realize that she felt as if she was a male trapped in a woman's body. So into her late 20s and early 30s, she started to decide that she wanted to have a sexual reassignment surgery to associate herself as a male. Bruce Jenner is another example. Recently, he has come out and said he has struggled with his gender identity for his entire life. He thought that something has been wrong, and he's decided to be more feminine, though he's revered as this Olympic athlete, but he decided, it's time to come out and to show my inner colors, and that he thinks that he's a woman. And so that's how he associates himself, though he biologically is still a male. Sex versus gender. Well, sex is biological. It is exactly what we are. It is our biological factors. Women have vaginas, men have penises. Those are two assignments that are given to the different sexes. And gender is a socially constructed concept, like I said. So the difference between sex and gender is either biological or conceptual. Gender is how people associate you and how they view you. And sex is a biological factor that you can see physically. In conclusion, though psychologists and sociologists have studied the pertinent differences between sex and gender, and also gender identity, it is still up for debate among Americans if there is a difference. Many Americans struggle with the idea that celebrities like Chaz Bono and Bruce Jenner have come out with gender identity issues, and though science can't biologically back it up, there is a huge difference between gender identity and actual gender and sex. Thank you, and I look forward to the rest of this